Welcome everybody. Hello. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising, as well as the feminines, Mars, and the masculines, Venus. And I'm going to pull a Romance Angels card first before the read today, and I'll still pull another Oracle card at the end. But to just get started for Aries. So I'm not going to give you a timestamp as far as the read. You know, today's the 13th of March. It's the new moon. So whenever these energies get to you, it may have happened to you already. It may be presently happening. It could happen in the near future. So I'm just going to let that go. I usually do my readings for about a 2-week period. But whenever the video comes to you, there's a reason for that. So from Romance Angels for Aries today, what is our message here? Aries. Okay, we got a couple cards that came out here. We have playfulness to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. And it is that time, spring. Reconciliation, someone from your past is returning to your life. And then we have passion, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. And then let go of control issues. And Pisces was getting some of these same cards. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. So you might have Pisces in your chart or know a Pisces that's close to you. We have heart-to-heart conversations coming after that as well. The underlying energy is separation. So this is going away from you, time apart from your partners on the horizon, and beneath that was children. So it may have had to do with children interfering with your love life, okay? So let's get right in here. We have the Gilded Tarot for the main read and the Rider-Waite Mini for clarifiers. It is a general read, so if something doesn't fit perfectly, don't force it to fit. If you want something more specific, my information's below, as well as on my website, twinflames3344.com. I also have a CD out there called Ashes, Twin Towers to Twin Flames by Evelyn Stainthorpe, if you want to check it out. And thank you all for sharing your time with me. If you like the video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And make sure if YouTube unsubscribes you, just go ahead and resubscribe. I don't know why they do that, but they do sometimes. And yeah, make sure to share. It really helps the platform if you share the video, if you resonate with it. And so here we go. So for Aries, and it is the new moon, so we have the spring equinox coming up on the 21st, plus the age of Aquarius. So this is a huge, big start, and this new moon is in Pisces. So very romantic energy. Oops. All right. I think I said oops twice for Aries already, so there's definitely an oops energy coming. I haven't said that at all for anybody. All right, for Aries. What's going on for Aries now as we go into the spring? Aries, Aries, Aries. Oh, there's a blue jay on the tree that just came to talk to me. That's for you, Aries. Aries, 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 Aries. All right, so Aries, first card. That was beautiful. He's still sitting there. He just cocked his head at me. Hello, blue jay. I was asking for a blue feather because I don't have any blue feathers. Maybe he'll drop a feather for me. We'll have to see. I'll let you know. Your first card out is the Page of Cups, and they just left. So that's a lot of innocence. It can be a water sign child. It can be Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. It can be a message of love, but it has to do with that innocent, pure heart. The challenge is the Nine of Pentacles reverse, which is someone who could be dependent, you know, your kids spending too much money. This could be powerlessness or a loss of power, money, and your own independence here. This also can be children. And children were just coming up as affecting your love life. The foundation here is the Six of Pentacles. And that has to do with balance and sharing and perhaps settling out, being charitable. In the recent past is the Queen of Cups upright, which is a very loving, kind, intuitive person. This can be another water sign. And of course, this can be mother and child. So this Aries, if you have a lot of Pisces in your chart, because I just did Pisces, this could be one of you. Or you could be dealing with a mother and child here who have a lot of water in their charts. So your crowning energy is the Page of Swords reversed. And this can be some negative self-talk. This can be lying, spying, rumors. It also can be a Page of Swords child with a mouth on them there, or who's lying. It also can be no message or just bad news coming in. And there's a lot of kid energy here. Coming up for you is the Eight of Swords. This can be anxiety, feeling imprisoned, or someone actually being in prison. But it really just is that mental state of being in prison, because you really can walk out of there anytime. It's your perspective on things. You see yourself as the Nine of Wands, the wounded warrior, right? You're on your last leg there. You're still fighting for those old wounds, not giving up. But you don't want to be the wounded warrior. That's being in victim mentality, because this really doesn't need to come up at all if you're in really positive energy, right? So unless like you're right on the verge of finishing a really tough, physical, passionate project, and you're on your last leg, not knowing if you can do it, but you're going to push it through. So what's around you, or how others might see you, is the Ten of Cups, which is a very happy family or emotional fulfillment with a lot of people around, or a happy home. And this could be someone who's struggling, but everyone around them at home is happy. And the block has to do with the Ace of Swords, the truth. All right, this is the whole truth, nothing but the truth. Maybe there's an issue with God. So what's coming up at the end here is the Three of Pentacles, coming together at work, the workplace. This is a very positive energy, co-creating. But there's some negative energy over here, which can be just childlike or immature energy as well. What's connecting you to what's left hanging in limbo at the end of the read is the Nine of Swords. This could be suffering in silence, not sleeping well at night, headaches, stressed, just up at night, no matter what it is, purging, crying, okay? There's a wise owl there at the window, so there may be counsel coming in. That could be your guides. And then what's left hanging in limbo at the end here is the Five of Cups, and this is the grieving card. And someone's obviously praying that these dark birds go away, right? This can be any kind of grief, of loss or regret or guilt or shame, whatever it is. But this looks like someone praying these negative energies around them will go away. I'm begging. Okay, so you're going to get a few more cards at the end of the read. You just won't see them until then. But we're going to pull those cards to close up the read. And then the bottom of the deck here is the Liar, Cheater, Thief card. In this deck, it's very much about getting out of dodge, right? Ghosting, you know, taking 5 but leaving 2 behind. In this one, it's very much like he's doing it on purpose, like to remind you of them, that this is what they took from you. And it's like this Alanis Morissette song. So I'm going to give you a little energy about what's going on in the underlying energies before we get started. So this may be someone who wants their ex to feel their pain. There was 2 of Cups here before that, so definitely could be that one-on-one relationship of deep connection. Okay. So after looking back, going back, or living in the past, the Emperor was upright here in control, and that can be you, Aries. There was control, and then someone found a way out. This is someone who was struggling to see a new perspective, but finally found a way out. Okay. The next card was the Six of Wands, which is about feeling like a failure, or with no attention, or someone who's like an attention whore or really needy for attention all the time. This also can be doing things under the radar, or having this connection under the radar. And this is about then ghosting that connection, or getting out of dodge to get to this connection. But either which way, you know, this is somebody taking a risk. This can be theft as well. So let's see what comes up around that. All right, so we have the Rider-Waite Mini here also for clarifiers. We're going to clarify everything. There's a lot of Pisces had kid energy coming up too. You have 2 pages there as well, so there could definitely be kids, and that was coming up as your Romance Angel card, that kids may be interfering with your love life. And there may be, this could even be kids sneaking out at night, that kind of stuff. Or taking stuff from the house without permission, But there is a strong connection there, so there could be a romantic tie as well. There also could be a very big soulmate connection with this Two of Cups here, and then the Queen of Cups and the Page of Cups could very much be a loving mother-child relationship. Or it could be a love relationship where there's just some emotional immaturity here around the other partner, or the masculine perhaps. All right, so let's see where we're going here, Aries. There's definitely some suffering or lack of sleep around work. And someone's praying for help or guidance around that. There at the end. Feeling imprisoned at work, perhaps. It's like I said, the family's happy, but you're not. You're struggling. And it may be because of work. Maybe that's all you're doing, or you're not getting any sleep, so it makes work really difficult, but people are relying on you, perhaps to get the job done. The Seven of Swords, why is that there for Aries? Okay, we have the King of Wands reversed, which can be Aries, but doesn't have to be. That could be a Leo or Sagittarius as well, or just someone who's pissed off or tired or sick. This is someone in separation or heartbreak or disappointment, right? Someone who's sad. And this can be a sick day as well, like being sick. And the need to go back to work. This could be someone taking off from work as well without telling anyone. Juggling. And again, the risky business over there could be around juggling to people, to things. We have the Emperor here too. Right? And this is someone, like I said, could be taking off, taking sick time while the Emperor's doing all the work. Like someone getting away with it. Someone getting away with leaving work early or leaving a job without notice. Or this could be a separation and a partnership at work as well, in a very strong connection. So it doesn't have to be a sexual connection. It can be a platonic connection. It can even be father and son. So why is the Queen of Cups there in the recent past? The Sun is reversed with the Eight of Wands reversed. So this is feeling very drained, a lack of energy going back and forth, or no exchange. This can be delays in communication or travel, or just not telling your true feelings and desires. There could be draining children. They're just draining you. This could be arguing constantly, telling your kids what for, and feeling dumped on. Pushed to your emotional limits. This is a mom. She's upright, though. She's upright. She could be feeling dumped on. Maybe someone just broke up with her. She could be crying, right? We have that energy here too. But it looks like her and the child are both upright. It could just be a lot of back and forth arguing between them. They're not looking at each other, but they're both upright. So maybe they both feel like they're in the right, but they're not on the same page. And there's just a lot of arguing and draining energy. Pushed to this is a mother who's pushed to the limit, doesn't want to deal with this anymore. The foundation here is, and whether that's a mother or a relationship, because this could be someone acting like a child in the relationship. So the balance here at the bottom here was sharing, being happy with self. This is someone in their sovereignty emotionally. This could be someone doing a lot of socializing or partying, but it's more about just happiness with self-satisfaction, and moving to a peaceful place, even when things aren't going your way. Okay? So this is, again, about being a balanced person and sharing with others, even when things aren't perfect. And there could be some people offering help. This could be you offering help or somebody else offering help. And maybe someone has issues with receiving help as well. That could be coming up here as well at present. So the Page of Cups, why is that in the center of your read, which is the innocence of love? Being very present in the moment. To an unstable home. So this could be unstable because of the kids. It could be a move. It could be a visit. This could be kids having friends over all the time, so there's always chaos. This can be that the party's over. This could be a marriage that's over as well. But just instability in general, being present to, again, you're struggling while everybody else is happy around you, the emotional fulfillment. You may be happy on your own in a very chaotic household here, even though there's love. Okay? Hanging out, trying to see new perspective, and standing up for self, right? To the kids, to whoever's in your environment. Or this could be a child doing this, a child feeling unstable at home or in a move. This could be perhaps a divorce situation, which isn't the main focus here. So that would have happened already. Hanging out and trying to see new perspectives and be wise about standing up for oneself, but feeling very vulnerable and innocent. The challenge is the 9 of Pentacles reversed. Powerlessness in a split, a divide, a divorce, like I said. This could be the need for the truth, the whole truth, regarding this upside down world, or a Pisces reversed. This also could be the divine feminine in the 5D world, going through a split, a divide, but again, the need for clarity in a situation. Feeling maybe you lost money, power, and independence, or your dependents are financially draining you. And this may be because of lies, or because you're not seeing on the same page, you're divided, or it could be in a split and the children are struggling with that. And then we have the King of Cups, which can be that Pisces energy here. But he's upright, and that's that unconditionally loving person. So maybe the father gets to be the good guy and the mother's the bad guy. And that was coming up in the movie I watched last night. You know, where the father always gets to be the one who plays and is fun, and the mother gets, then the kids get mad at the mom. So that could be coming up here with the King and Queen of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles here, and the 10, I'm not Pentacles, Cups. And then we have the Cups here as well. So there's a lot of draining energy here is the challenge. Financial draining, but that's practicalities as well. It's not just finances. And then the block over here is the truth. So why is the Page of Swords reversed? This could be a child who's just constantly lying as well. Page of Swords. An announcement, a wake-up call, a judgment, right? Page of Swords reverse can be very judgmental. And this is detoxing chaos, calling people out on their shit, right? This also could be Capricorn reverse and Aquarius upright, getting clarity in a situation, but also in receiving this new information, it knocks you off balance. So waking people up, this could be waking kids up in the morning as well, you know, and tired of having to deal with this crap every morning. Okay, but there is new information or clarity here, and this could be coming out in an announcement about detoxing whatever chaos or codependency is going on in their life. An announcement helps them with a codependency, but also throws them off balance at the same time. So it's coming up with the 8 of Swords. Why does Aries have the 8 of Swords? The Chariot. And there's the, oh, look at that. This is very bold energy. This is very positive energy. In a bold move to come together, this can be a partnership or it can be father and child as well. These could be siblings. We have Cancer energy here. So why is there injustice there? All right, so because the Justice card's coming up reversed with the 10 of Pentacles. Look at that. So there definitely could be some kind of divorce or break in a partnership going on here. This could be family, business, or community. And there's some kind of injustice revolving the finances or dysfunction around practical day-to-day life here. So money or day-to-day life, but it's a very much about a financial prison right here. There's a King of Pentacles and a Sovereign of Pentacles who are upright. One is the single one who's got everything they need, and then the King of Pentacles, of course, takes care of many people. In a bold move, they may be traveling or moving. And again, they could be leaving the family, business, or community here. This also there could be someone with Libra in their chart here as well. We have Cancer upright, Libra reversed. So if Libra reversed, it can be a Libra that's in a negative energy, but also can be not their sun sign. So if it comes up reversed, a lot of times it's coming up as a strong moon or rising sign, or it's just very heavy in their chart. So it looks like this family dysfunction or financial loss has become a prison, but these guys are doing fine. Needing the truth about this injustice here between this dysfunctional family or loss in family regarding these two in the family and going on the road perhaps, or traveling or moving. That may be causing an imprisonment energy over here for the rest of the family. So let's see the Nine of Wands here for Aries. Choosing a new path. You may be going it on your own here. And that may be, causing anxiety for the other people or for you, feeling bad about that, but you have to do what's right for you. We have the Queen of Swords who may not, who may be arguing about that with you. And about, this could be, there's other choices, there are other opportunities. This could be seeing synchronicities as well, though. This could be you choosing a new path and traveling towards the Queen of Swords reversed, who could be somebody who you haven't been speaking to or hasn't been speaking to you, but seeing lots of synchronicities or having other options, or perhaps confusion, and very defensive here with the Knight of Wands reversed, which can be feeling played, right? Being very defensive because maybe they feel played by you in the past, or you them. What's around you with the Ten of Cups? You may be wanting to go on the journey with the Queen of Swords, but maybe you didn't want to before, so there may be some issues between you there. Ten of Cups around you. Some depression or arrogance and getting over it. With a new opportunity, or a Page of Pentacles could be a child. A new opportunity, perhaps to do research or a new project or go back to school. And there's the Queen of Wands reversed. So somebody might be trying to convince, excuse me, the Queen of Wands reversed, as my voice is going, to go back to school. We have two fire signs here, definitely. So we have Queen of Wands reversed and Knight of Wands reversed. So it could be Sagittarius and Aries as you, or you could have three fire signs there as well. So there's a lot of fire, but they're both reversed. And that could be kids as well and their energies, being difficult. The block here. Why do you have the Ace of Swords? Working very hard. The block is the truth. The truth of getting into alignment, getting your ducks in a row regarding unhappiness of the family or your own emotional lack of fulfillment, and the surrender. So this is you surrendering. You're not happy. The family's happy, but you're not. And this is, the block is for you, is seeing your own truth. And the need to dump your burdens, dump the weight of the world. This can be a confession as well, but it can be dumping a load, dumping burdens, dumping responsibilities. It's just too much. It's too much for anyone to take. But it's like if you dump all of this, then the Ten of Cups goes upside down, because then all of a sudden they're all unhappy with you because it looks like you're carrying them all. But that's not your responsibility. Everyone should be responsible for themselves. Obviously, we take care of our children and our parents when they're old if they need help. But, there's a fine line there about what's reasonable and what's not. And you need to follow your own soul's calling first. The Three of Pentacles at the end there is coming together with those who are in need, out in the cold, suddenly, right? Suddenly where their worlds are just blown to shreds. This is total chaos, where somebody experiences a death or an end and feeling left out in the cold. with no balance. This can be inequity with about anything, a relationship, a situation. This can be debt or a scam, not sharing with others. This also could be someone who passed away and didn't give anything to you, perhaps a parent who did that. There's a lot of Scorpio energy right here. It's a big Scorpio bang. Feeling left behind and no one to share with. So this is coming up at work. Maybe you work with people with trauma, you know, injuries, illnesses, psychological issues, whatever it is, people who have dealt with trauma, left behind, injuries, illnesses, death, who are not in balance. And the work in co-creation here is about helping them to rebalance again. Why is the Nine of Swords? And the Tower can be anything, you know, it can be blowing your top, you know, getting pissed off. And Scorpio, you know, Scorpio could definitely be triggered. Can be blowing their top, blowing their cover, blowing their crown wide open, blowing their mind, right? But it's not really coming up as a sexual thing here. It's more involving work and chaos and death and endings, or just really scorpionic energy of really going deep into the darkest parts and as part of your work. And then the Nine of Swords is the Fool and freeing yourself from that. You know, this is someone letting go a little bit, feeling like they don't have a lot to spend, right? They only have 4 pentacles, not 10. So if this is someone feeling free to spend a little bit on themselves, even if they don't have a lot, to perhaps fix up the place or fix things with other people, or perhaps spending on themselves to go buy a new outfit or something. After somebody's been suffering in silence and freeing themselves, but still suffering in silence at night. It's like during the day, you free yourself from these issues, but then at night you fall back into it again. So it's again that vacillating energy of going back and forth in alternating currents. And then you become strong again and to tame the beast, and then you can be love or offer love again. And then there's 2 knights coming up here. One to offer love together to somebody else who's already reaping rewards of their efforts. And this could be the one who's suffering in silence. So there may be the need to tame your beast, or this could be pets who need to be controlled, with 2 knights coming forward to make an offer to this person, reaping rewards, but also suffering in silence or not sleeping well, headaches, purging, crying, whatever it is, not being able to sleep at night. People willing to offer their help. Okay, when people are down on their luck, it's like people willing to come forward and help someone when they can't help themselves. So why is the 5 of Pentacles there? The King of Swords and the Page of Swords. So this could be a father and child team. So we have a mother and child over here, and then the Page of Swords is reversed there. So there was a really good symbiosis here, but he's still a bit cold over here, right? The child wants to play ball with the King of Swords, but he's a bit stiff over here. Even though he's upright, he's very truthful. And this could be somebody learning from a professional as well. This could be an intern with a professional. It could be father and son, but it also could be siblings too who have a big age difference there. And then here is, this could be some kind of advisor, you know, shedding light on the situation, whether it's a professional or a grandfather or a Virgo, someone who's hermiting, keeping to themselves. And the Page of Swords could just be a message between the King of Swords and the Hermit. The Hermit shedding light on a message being sent to the King of Swords. So let's see what comes up next for you, Aries. Then you have the 10 of Pentacles reversed. So that came up here already. So it's just confirming there's issues within the family, business, or community, or legacy. This could also be a payout of an inheritance, but this is not the receiving part yet. So I don't know if there's a loss of inheritance or that it's just in the process and you haven't received it yet. Or that could just be a big loss of money. That could be a dysfunction in the family or a misuse of money. We have the Chariot here in a bold move, and she looks like Scorpio energy, even though for me the Chariot is Cancer energy. There's a Scorpio energy here as well. But she's getting impatient waiting. She's like parked out front waiting for the kids to come out. That's that kind of energy. But in a bold move, coming away from this dysfunction and then feeling left for dead with only the innocent to rescue you. So this is like, a parent with their child here as the only one there who can help them. And then we have post-war, right? Perhaps apologies are needed, but this is PTSD. Looting happens after the war. Any of those energies that happen after war are coming up there, and then there is justice. So there is truth and balance in the end. This also can be Libra energy. So overall, the signs that you have here are Pisces or Capricorn reversed in the underlying energies. And then that's it before the Cancer here and Libra. So it's just Aries and then Pisces or Capricorn, but I usually get the Hangman more as Capricorn than Pisces. There's definitely watery energies there for you. So there is justice in the end. And we had a blue jay come up for you. So spring's definitely here for you. The 10 of Pentacles, why is that there reversed? So there is a close bond here, and that's coming up as the Queen and Page of Cups or the King and Page of Swords. The bond between father and child or mother and child. This is also a twin flame relationship of the mother and father, right? And one of the cards that came up for you is the children interfering with your love life. So here's the moon energy of the new moon today, but there's full moon energy coming up here because it's not reversed. This could be Cancer or Gemini energy as well. But this is the energy that's causing the dysfunction or loss of money of the 10 of Pentacles, family, business, or community, is illumination about this twin flame relationship. And then we have that for me, twin flames is not parent-child. That's a soulmate energy. Twin flames is a connected etheric body. They're one sexually, so that wouldn't be the mother and the child. That would be a deep soulmate. But this is a twin flame relationship when the lovers and the Six of Cups or the Two of Cups come up together. It can be children that you're very fond of here with the lovers, since the Two of Cups isn't there. But it's also a past life type of energy here, or very fond memories of the past, of the children growing up. But there's illumination regarding this energy, and then there's a bold move to sneak away, or to lie, cheat, or steal. Or this person waiting is feeling like they're being, lied, cheated on, or stolen from. Somebody's running away from a commitment, a marriage, a Taurus, a religion, an establishment, traditions. Okay? And it looks like this person's waiting on this person to run from this marriage or commitment. And then we have the 10 of Swords, again, feeling left for dead. So it could be a Cancer person feeling left for dead with only a child to watch out for them, coming together at work, co-creating, walking away and within. But there's definitely some frustrations here of an inability to understand or conceptualize, an inability to conceive. This is frustrations, a lack of growth. Right? The workplace is fine, but somebody's walking away because there's no growth there for them anymore. And then the end of the war here, post-war. Why is the Five of Swords coming up? It's like after the 10 of Swords, there's nothing to go back to. And it's just ending the war. This is somebody not sleeping and rising above, or awakening and now coming out at the end of the war, post-war, taking one step at a time, being patient, an angel, a higher love, right? This is someone post-war rising above it all into a higher love. And that can be being patient or being with patience. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles reversed, starting over in love. This could be a third-party situation there. And then we have the Justice at the end. So why is the Justice coming up at the end for Aries? The Ace of Pentacles reversed. So this can be preparing for a new start. This can be great riches as well, and the evil side of wealth. This also can be trying to magnetize and save new money, and could be, withholding time, money, and effort from someone. But the worst is now over. The bliss is about to come in, and there's your Two of Cups. So now you have the Two of Cups, the Lovers, and the Six of Cups coming together. There is a major connection here, and there is justice around that. And so we have Libra here, and then there's the Magician coming up with either Gemini or Virgo. Sometimes Aries comes up with the Magician as well, so that could be either one of you, but reversed. And then there's the Empress. So this could be someone insecure or without the tools, or feeling paling in comparison to the Empress. There could be that kind of energy or feeling. This also could be a mother's relationship. A mother with their, so it could be, there's Libra upright and Taurus upright, but also Virgo, Gemini, or Aries reversed between there in that Two of Cups connection. And then there's children coming up, all right? Page of Wands inspired by the Messenger of Truth coming in about rejection, vulnerability, or perhaps being seen as spoiled and entitled as well. Okay, there's lots of perspectives on this, the underlying energy, and that could be in a divorce situation with the Justice card here. So it could be a divorce energy with the Two of Cups coming in, right, and waiting for a new start, holding back time, money, and energy until the worst is over to come together. Again, there could be somebody with Gemini, Virgo, or Aries in their chart, or just feeling insecure or manipulative or without the tools to sit next to the Empress. And here's the Empress then with three childlike energies, whether they're just messages or children, but of coming together. And someone always is, when there's three, there's always someone who's rejected. And then the underlying energy is the three, the third party energy. All right, and there's the Queen of Cups coming up again. So we have the Queen of Cups, who was in your recent past over here, and she could be a Pisces here. This can be Virgo energy as well. Feeling imprisoned after a fight or in a losing battle. Okay, so she could be this, so she could have this Virgo or Pisces in her chart, or this can be also a secret passion, or their secret is out regarding the Queen of Pentacles reversed and starting over in love, perhaps with a third party. And again, this could be two women, a mother and child. This could be a mother with two daughters starting over. And also this could be social distancing, bad influences around them. But it can be a third-party situation as well. So if this would either be a female-female relationship of a third party, or again, a mother and two children, and she doesn't have to be the mother, any of these could be. But the theme was coming in as the children being in the way of your love life. So the Queen of Cups is focusing on her heart. There could be a secret that's come out regarding the Queen of Pentacles reversed, who may be all about the money or stability, and starting over in love, and perhaps social distancing, bad influences, gossips, overindulging is involved in the situation, as well as third-party situation. So let's pull from the energy deck and see what comes up as well. And again, you only have Cancer, Libra, and Pisces or Capricorn besides yourself in this read. It could be a situation too where there's a split and one child is very much like the mother, one child is very much like the father, or just the energies of competition between the parents and the children, or the children manipulating the parents to get their way and not allowing the parents to go on with their lives, that kind of situation as well. So let's see what comes up from the energy deck. And just as a reminder, from the Romance Angels, we had separation in the underlying energy, okay? And then it came up as playfulness, reconciliation, passion, and let go of control issues. And that's much more of a, a love relationship. But work and family is definitely all involved here. So that could be family that's always in your business, like you have no privacy at home. Maybe there's too many people there. It could be kids, but also parents or relatives or friends are always in the house. Like there's no privacy there. That definitely could have been a death in the recent past where there's inheritance or dysfunction of loss of money or business from the year that we've had this past year. And just trying to sort through all of that in the post-war energies here. So for Aries, take action. This is the dark and the light merging and coming together. So it's seeing both parts of you, both your best parts and your worst parts, and allowing yourself to love all of you. And that when you see both parts and take responsibility for both parts of you or all parts of you and merge them together as one, that's when you become balanced with the 17, and that's when your dreams come true. Look at that. That's beautiful. You got the star and the sun. Aries, you couldn't get much better than that. All right. You are the star of your own life, and you have the one of the magician and the sun coming out to energize you because the spring is here. Okay. Now the star. The star did come up. The star came up reversed, and the magician came up reversed. I don't know if the sun came out. I can't remember. Oh, there it is. Yeah, they're all reversed. So this is the really positive energy that you deserve. But the energy in the read came up like this, like not taking responsibility for the actions, right? And not feeling energized because you're drained. You're allowing people to steal your energy, or vice versa. But these cards are here, which is what's important because this is what you're being offered. But you have to take responsibility for all parts of yourself, and you can't allow people to steal your energy or be around people who no longer resonate with you because they're draining you. You're not allowing yourself to shine. So that's the energy coming up for you, Aries. The bottom of the deck is all tied up, which is 23, the King of Wands. And then 2 kings, the King of Swords as well. He was upright. Yeah, the King of Wands was reversed. So it's like this, no longer playing games. And then the King of Swords is upright, which he is in the read. So it's about these 2 kings and working things out as well. But there's definitely feminine energy here too, of playing coy. And there's that, this is that prisoned energy. Feeling imprisoned or all tied up. And then dealing with the King of Wands reversed, feeling all tied up. And then the King of Swords being empowered here with all tools on board there. That's your underlying energy. See, the King of Swords is coming in balanced, but the King of Wands here is still having issues. And then that's why you're having the issues here. And this could even be a Leo King of Wands with this reversed. Okay. And the King of Swords could be Aquarius, because this is Aquarius energy with the 17. Okay, Aries, I hope that was helpful for you. Make sure you drink your water, get your rest, get your joy, get your nature, and rise and be love. Have an amazing day. Bye.